So the topic is the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Now see the word quality here. Quality means good or bad. So good thoughts means you will be more happy in your life, and bad thought means that you will not be happy in your life. Like suppose you want shoes. You want new pair of shoes from a particular company. Then your thoughts are, I want the shoes and I'm not happy because I have not the shoes at this particular point of time. But if you change the direction of your thoughts, means these are bad, not bad quality thoughts, but near to bad quality thoughts. Because if you will be thankful to God that God has given you legs and God has even given you other shoes that you already have. God is how much the God has given you, you are already happy in that. Means the new pair of shoes that you want is not because of need, it's because of desire, because of something that you desire, because of the materialistic desire, because of the show off. So that is the bad quality of the thought. And the good quality of thought, that I have legs, I have already have a pair of shoes. Some people are there who don't even have this much amount of resources that I have. So this is the quality of the thoughts that will make you sad or happy. Now what more can be added to this topic? The happiness of our life depends entirely on thoughts only. There is one person in a small hut and there is a person in a big building or big house. But you can see the person who is in a big house or big building, he is not happy. But a person in hut, he is or she is happy. Have you ever thought, you have heard this many times, but have you ever thought what is the reason behind it? The reason is simple, thoughts. Now let's get more deeper to this particular situation, that why is he happy? He is happy because when is a person happy? When he has very less things to worry about, right? So the person living in a hut has less things to worry about. There are many people who are not very happy, or not even happy, or they are very sad, who are living in a hut because of the miseries in life. And there are many who are living in a big house, who are very rich, or living in a building. They are also very happy. It's not always that 100% it will be applied everywhere. So the main reason is thoughts. Thoughts may be, a person living in a hut may have good thoughts, and a person living in a building or a big house, or he or she is rich, may have good thoughts. So the reason is thoughts. Actually, everything is related to thoughts. Everything means everything in this world. Either he is happy, sad, angry, depressed. It is only because of the thoughts. So happiness also depends upon thoughts. Now, what type of thoughts? Good thoughts. What are good thoughts? Have you ever tried to think that why are we so negative all the time? Why are we not having good thoughts? What are good thoughts? Good thoughts will not come in at instant. Like suppose you have thought that now I will be thinking only good, and now you will be thinking good only, and now you have good thoughts. No, that's not the case. You have to plant a seed. You have to plant a seed, and slowly you have to inculcate good thoughts in you. How will that happen? What does good thought means? Good thought means that, first of all, good thought means thankfulness to God for what we already have. All means you all peoples who are listening to me, you have your needs satisfied, right? You all have your needs satisfied, but still, are you happy? No, still you are not that much happy. Most of the people are not happy. So there is not connection of needs with happiness. Needs are, although needs are necessary, but they are not as important or as necessary to give you happiness. So what is the reason one can be happy? It's not related with needs, because needs right now also you are having your needs fulfilled. You are means you have clothes in your body, you have your stomach filled, every need of you is fulfilled. So you're not happy now. Also you're not that much happy. Sometimes there is a feeling of sadness. Means when you will be alone, you will automatically become sad. If you are with people talking, you must feel happy, you must feel good. But when you will get alone, you would not have any work, you would not have anything to grab your attention on. That time you will be sad. Really, you will be sad. You have to think that how can I become happy with myself? Happy with yourself. For me, how much I have the understanding of this word. Happiness will have to come from something, and that something is work. Work is gonna cover your major part of your life. So you have to love what you do or find what you love. So the thoughts are the main reason. So this is another topic. Work can give you happiness. Here the topic is thought. Quality of your thought. Means quality of the thought means they may be good, they may be bad. What can it be? How can it be? See, if a person is means he's very depressed, he is very negative towards life, it is because of thoughts. But it is not because he is at an instant he has become like that, he or she has become like that. It is because he was repeatedly like that only, and he has never stopped himself from thinking negative and feeling depressed. He or she has not even tried to stop him or her. So this thing is happening, that he is having overthinking, he's having this, that, negative thoughts, etc. If he would have stopped it and he would have planted new seeds of good thoughts, means positive thoughts. If you are experiencing something, you think that you will forget, but it remains in the mind. Subconsciously it remains. If you are becoming sad, depressed, negative, you think it will come and go. It is your choice to become sad or negative. Don't become that. But it automatically comes. So what can we do? How can we stop it? It is automatic. You are having negative thoughts, etc. If we change our thoughts, then we will definitely be happy. What can we do? Means personally how I have dealt with life, how I have understood that those are the only things I'm gonna tell you, or I'm gonna tell you something that I've heard from someone. Those are also the things that I'm gonna tell you, but I'll only tell what I've practically applied in my life. Practically, I've just found out that only work can give you happiness, and that work means there is no. I don't think so. Means I've not got any practical way. Do you have got it that just by thinking one can be happy? You can be happy like you are a very big star, or you are very handsome or beautiful. Then you will automatically be happy when you will be alone, because you have thoughts of you, and you are very beautiful. So it will give you automatically pleasure. It is definitely the case. It will give you pleasure. Your thought means you are beautiful, and your thought means beauty. Thought of beauty will already automatically give you pleasure. But you should also have some work, a work that you can do anywhere, anytime, and you can do anything. It should be in your pocket. It can be on your phone. If you have such kind of work, then definitely you are gonna do that, and definitely you are gonna feel happy everywhere and every time. Means let me give you one perfect example. Suppose you are digitally making art on your phone, and you can become happy at anywhere, anytime, and any instant in your life, and that is perfectly the case that you wanted. And the quality of good thoughts is another topic, but this is particular thing practically that you can become happy. This is the most practical way as far as me is concerned. Means my thought is concerned, this is the most practical way to become happy, because we already have heard so many things, we already have so many things, we have already applied so many tasks that are given to us by many people to become happy just by thoughts, but none of them had worked till now. If it had worked, then there is no chance of you doing the work, because we are made to do work by the God, because work will only give you happiness. Because if thought will give you happiness, you will stop working. What is the need of working? If already you are becoming happy just by thinking, what is the need of working? But there is another case also. This is the majorly this is the case. You will not do the work for happiness, but you will do that work happily, right? Because happiness can't satisfy your needs. Work will satisfy your needs of life, like eating, clothing, food, clothing, etc. But how to achieve that happiness with thoughts, by thoughts? It can happen, it can be the case, means we will together we will try to find, because I also don't know how to be happy just by thoughts. By happiness you will do work. You will not do the work for happiness, but with happiness you are going to do that work. But you can see yourself, you do the work. Why? Because of in order to achieve the happiness. Because if that work will be completed, you will get out of the burden that you have to do this work. Someone has told you that you have to do this work, you will get out of that burden. So you are doing everything for happiness, but happiness is still not achieved. Happiness is achieved for a very little time that you have completed that work, but again after some time you will again be sad. So is there any way of permanent happiness? Is there? See, like let's keep happiness aside. First of all, good thoughts are necessary, right? So you have to think, you have to plant good thoughts, because negative thoughts or bad thoughts will automatically degrade you. How they will degrade you? Not just mentally, but physically also. Because like someone is having an illness, means it is related to body. Then if you will dig deeper into that problem, you will come to know it's because of the stress, because of the mind, because the mind is in the state of stress all the time, and because of that stress, negative impacts are gonna happen in your body. And then you will definitely work upon the stress, the root cause of stress. Now there can be two root causes of stress. One is external, one is internal. What can be external? Like there is a situation that I have to do this, so I'm stressful. Now you will change that work, or you can change your mindset. What will you change? It depends upon the situation. What is necessary? Like you can't change that work, you have to handle, like you are in the college, school, or the office. Your boss or the teacher gives you so much work, and there will automatically be so much of the pressure. Everybody is facing that pressure, but you are more stressful towards that work. So you have to change your mind, because there are so many people that are doing the same work. You may be working more, so you are more stressful. But there will be always such situations where you have to work so much. So you have to only work upon your mind, upon your mindset. How will that be? You have to definitely learn continuously how to achieve good thoughts, how to become less stressful, how to have low overthinking, very less amount of overthinking, as much overthinking as it is necessary. So what can be the case? This is only the case. You have to learn continuously that how to overcome these negative thoughts. Negative thoughts means thought has energy in them, because if any person is doing any work, he is doing because of the thoughts that I have to satisfy my needs, I have to achieve this. It is only because of the thoughts one person is doing something. So the root cause are thoughts. So any negative thought requires a work, right? Suppose you are learning from yourself that why am I overthinking this much, why am I feeling stressful this much, what is the main reason, what can be the reason? The reason you are still learning, and you are again and again you are searching that how to stop my overthinking, not overthinking in general, because everybody has his life experiences different from another person. So one has to think how to stop overthinking stress according to his life. So when you will dig deeper into your life, what is the main reason of everything, then you will find a solution, not at an instant, but after many years, because it will definitely take years. But you have to plant a seed. That seed is what you have to keep looking for a way to handle these negative feelings in your mind. What are those negative feelings? Negative emotions, everything negative, it is considered as, it can be considered, and the happiness or good thoughts, they also can be considered. And you have to inculcate yourself that these are the good thoughts. Now I will plant a seed in my mind that how can I increase these good thoughts and how can I decrease these negative thoughts, and I will search the ways that how can this happen. And you will go for a journey in next 1 to 2 years. It won't take too much long. You will find something, means it can be a way. Then I will tell you, you will fail. That way will not work, that way may not be practical. Like suppose you are getting angry and you have, it's a negative emotion, right? You're not happy at the time because what you do in angriness, when you are angry, then what you do, you regret afterwards. So it is a negative emotion that you have found out that when I'm angry, then what can I do at that particular point of time? Suppose when you are angry, then you take a deep breath or you wait for 2 seconds, that you must have heard somewhere. 2 second pause and you will count up to 10, or you will deep breathe. If that is the case, you won't see anybody angry. You would see him angry and wait for 2 seconds, or he is or she is taking a deep breath. No one is doing that because it is not practical, it is not natural. If it was the case, naturally it would have come from our inside. Because the main way, means the best way, is what God has already put inside our body. What is that way? Means when we are angry, then we stop. Why? Because there is another thought that has held our subconscious mind. There is another thought that has held our subconscious mind, because there is another seed of thought that is already planted inside our mind previously, that will make us stop while we are being angry. What is that thought? I won't be angry. I will not be angry. Okay? Then you must stop because you had a previously acquired thought inside your mind. But this is also not practical. I will tell you the practical way to deal one of the negative emotions. If this one of the negative emotions you will conquer, you will definitely be happy that I am not angered today. I have not hurted that person because of my anger. It may be meditation or breathing exercise, because it is the most practical way, that you won't be angry because of this. You won't be angry because of this. So my phone storage is running out of the space. I will pause this video and I will shorten it in terms of MB. Then I will continue from here. So I'm cutting it. So the meditation is the main way by which you can cure your anger, not temporarily but permanently, till the time you are continuing to do the meditation regularly. But let me tell you again, I have also done meditation, as I heard from Sandeep Maheshwari, that it cures your anger. You won't feel angry because you are doing meditation now. And it was definitely the case when I was doing meditation, breathing exercise like Anulom Vilom, etc., inhaling, breathing exercise. I was not feeling angry. I was not feeling angry even a little bit also. But I was not able to continue that meditation or that breathing exercise. It was due to some problems. It was due to some health problems, because most of the peoples are not able to do meditation or breathing exercise regularly. So now what is another way of curing the anger? As I've told in my previous videos also, there is one way to not to cure your anger, but to stop your anger naturally. I, I've told this earlier also, but it has to be repeated again. Your quality of your thoughts, the happiness depends upon your quality of the thoughts. One quality of the thought is a negative emotion, that is anger. When you are becoming angry, see, try to identify, try to see what is happening inside your mind. What is happening? You are, first of all, your consciousness is gone. You are not conscious what you are doing, but there is some consciousness in you, and there is so much of energy flowing through you. So much, so much energy is there you can't even imagine of. That energy has to go in a direction, and you know that direction is very bad. The direction is not right at all for you, because you will regret afterwards. How to stop it there and then only? You are becoming angry, there is so much energy, now it will go in a direction, wrong direction. Change the direction of this energy. When means there are some cells in your brain who are responsible for your anger. If those cells get tired, how? You have angered so much, how? When you are angry, then you have to do this. When you will do this, all the anger will come out. Right now also I'm able to feel that I can't feel more angry, because the cells in my brain have got tired. The anger cells that are responsible, or the nerve cells that are responsible for anger, they are now very tired to anger more. So this is the case, but you will forget when you will be angry. Means forget means you will genuinely forget. You may remind afterwards, you may practice it regularly, but still you will forget someday, and you will leave it automatically because it is not in your habit. So you have to make a habit. When you feel angry, you will do this, and definitely it will work out. You have to try it once. There are so many good things that will happen. Bad thing will not happen if you try this. You have to try this. If you try this, definitely it will work out. Now, what is next? What are the more negative? What is the quality of the thought? Means how can we improve our quality of thoughts? What are the other negative emotions that are inculcating our mind? What are they? One is overthinking. Overthinking, right? It may be said, it was told that overthinking is a medical problem. It resides in our mind, and it passes on to our child, and it will continue to go through since. It has to be stopped if one person tries to stop it. How to stop overthinking? It is again a negative emotion. If you will cure this, you will definitely become happy. Like you are sitting and overthinking about, and you are very sad because overthinking leads to sadness. Then you will be happy because there is no reason to, but you will feel empty, have nothing. Means no overthinking, nothing, no good emotion. Now let us try to understand more deeply about the topic that the happiness in our life majorly is influenced by the quality of our thoughts. Let us try to understand what is happiness. Happiness is when you are happy. When you are happy, when you have fulfilled any task or any job. Because majorly people are happy due to this reason only, that I have fulfilled a task, I fulfilled what was asked for me to do by someone, or someone else, like teacher, boss, or the professor, college professors, etc. This is only the meaning of happiness for most of the peoples. But happiness is when you forget everything else, when you get lost in anything what you are doing or what you are feeling. Like you also feel happiness in your life. There are particular moments when you feel happiness. Means the level of happiness is, there is a next level of happiness, like when you are with a person whom you admire the most or whom you love, you're very happy with him or her. You can feel that state, right? You can also become happy if you do the work that you like. You will definitely get lost. There is a very good feeling that will come from your inside, that I want to do this work only, and that I'm doing, and I'm very happy. And what are the other stages when you become happy? Now, this happiness be acquired by thoughts? Means by thoughts means, what is meaning by the thoughts? Means doing nothing, just thinking. No, not this is not the case, because it will happen. Then again, I'm saying that you will leave the work and you will just sit, and by thoughts only you will become happy. It is only fact that with thoughts you have to get rid of negative thoughts. Not just by thinking everything will get sorted out. Negative, why are there negative thoughts? There are some problems in your home, financial problems, father is shouting at you, mother is shouting at you because of many problems that you have, or because you create many problems, like in your daily lives you don't do work properly, then they shout at you and you feel negative, right? And you say, by thoughts I should there should be good quality of thoughts, right? Means the mother is shouting at you, you're saying, no, I have to think good, I have to think good. No, you have to practically solve the problem, that why am I thinking, why is my thinking wrong, means why am I feeling bad. You have to practically solve it. Thinking can't solve all your problems, but when your problems will be solved, then you will be happy for some time. After that you will just sit idle, but you have to solve your problems in order to get happy. In order to get happy, you will have to solve your all problems. But when your all problems will be solved, for some time you can become happy, but then you will that it may be a zone, and if you will get used to that zone, you won't feel happy now, because it is a natural zone for you. Now there is something else that you need to become happy, but first you have to fulfill all your needs. You have to solve all your problems. That is gonna make you happy for some time, for some months. Now what is quality of thought? Sure, it is only a game of thinking a person is rich or poor, right? It's just a game of thinking. So telling you about it is telling you about the thoughts that are related to with this only. You should have a positive mindset, not just positive mindset, but you should have a realistic mindset. Realistic mindset. Now what is realistic mindset? Like entrepreneurs and the people who are at a very high level, means there are very rich people in their entrepreneur, they are businessmen. What thoughts they have? They have high thoughts in their life, they have good quality of thoughts. Then only they are, most of the people are happy. Those those thoughts are needed to inculcate in you. Now if you are having means negative, not bad quality thoughts, that one example is this also, of the bad quality thoughts. What it is also that I wanted to do this work, I wanted to achieve this thing, but I'm not able to achieve it till now, that way, or that hack of particular thing or anything else. I'm not able to achieve it, so I'm unhappy. So is this bad quality of thought? It is certainly not a bad quality of thought. It is just a thought which is very necessary, because by this thought only you will be able to achieve that particular thing that you want to. Because right now you are sad, you are not having good quality of thought, you are sad because you have not fulfilled or you have not achieved that particular thing. But this negative thought will give you energy. The sadness will give you energy. This pain, mental pain, will give you energy in order to achieve that thing and be happy. Like you have seen in movies. In movies, they show that the hero is all beaten up and is lying on the ground. He's very sad. He's full of grief and pain. Suddenly, energy comes and he stands up and kills or fights all the enemies and kills them. What is the reason? The reason is grief and pain. Those are also necessary, right? We many people think that grief and the pain is also necessary because they make us work. Fear make us work. It is right for majority of the cases, means it is also right in order to do the things. What things that because of those things we will definitely be able to find what we want to find. Means like in fear you have to do this particular thing. Now what is your mindset? You have a good quality of thoughts, you have a positive mindset that I have to learn from everything else, and you're not doing anything, but you in fear you have to do something. But in your mind, what is in your mind? In your mind there is that I have to learn more things about myself, I have to learn what am I, what is my interest work. And when you are working on that because of fear, you have found out, yes, I am feeling interested in this. Why am I feeling interested in this? Oh, this factor plays role. This part of my mind or this factor of my thinking gets activated and I'm interested in this. So you will catch that particular thing of that particular work, and you will you will expand it. You will means you have a desire of to do that thing in a particularly different way, because that idea has clicked inside your mind by doing that work. And now you went somewhere else to do that work, means of your own. Now there is no pressure of teacher or any person. Now you are doing that thing yourself, in order, because you think that I will achieve my interest work. And definitely you will achieve your interest work. Not it will not be up to that level, but it will be up to this much level, which will increase. The level will increase once you will explore that thing more and more and more. You will means in that particular thing also there is one particular thing that you are interested in. You will expand it, and you will the level of your interest will be more and more, and you will become happy. Definitely, because work can only give you satisfaction and the happiness that you always wanted. Because if you will find your interest work, then it will make you happy for your whole life. Like I was seeing a session, in there it was told that after 20 years of their college reunion, they went to their college, and they all the people that had they discussed with each other, and majority of the people said that I'm not happy. Why are they not happy? It was not because of money. They had their spouse, they had their cars. It was not because of finance. There are also those people who were happy, though those people were very happy. Why? Because they fulfilled some factors like their work. It was only because of their work. Work plays a major role. Work plays a very big role in your happiness. Without work you can't be happy, and you should not be happy, because it will but there's another case also. If you have earned that much amount of money that your life is now settled, you don't have to think about money. You can go to the truth of this body, the spiritual truth of this body. You can do meditation, you can read all the spiritual spiritual uh, spiritual writings, all the spiritual writings you can read, you can hear. In YouTube everything is available. That will also lead you to happiness. From that, happiness will come within inside your body. Right now there is a medium, work, that can give you happiness, but that medium is, it resides inside you. Actually it resides inside you, and you have to means now there is no work left that can give you happiness, because now you are fed up from work. You can go inside you, and you can bring that happiness from your inside, because everything resides inside you, and you will feel so much happy. You will love everything. What is the meaning of happiness? It is love. Love is happiness. Happiness is love. When you love someone, you feel happy, means you will love everything. Now from here we get to know that good thoughts or quality of thoughts may be good if you love everything. And if you love everything, your relationship will go to a next level. Like if your mother or father or person that you are in a relationship with is shouting at you, is being angry at you, still you are gonna love it, the situation. You are gonna love that situation. You know why? Because you will see yourself in the eyes of the person who is shouting at you, who is screaming at you, who is saying bad words to you, or who is demotivating you, because you are also made of the same mud, right? So love is nothing but just understanding. If you will understand why this actually this is happening. Why is that person shouting at me? There will be all layers. You will clear all the layers of understanding. Then you will know, oh, this is the reason. This is the there are so much adversities in his life, the person who is shouting at you, and then only he or she is shouting at you. Then you will love that shouting. You will fall in love with everything else. But what will it do? It will stop you from searching the solutions of that problem. You will love it, not, and then you will sit. You will aimlessly sit. You will not go for the solutions. You have to. So in the real world, you have to find the solutions of the problems. There are many people who are suffering from many things, system or unemployment in that particular thing. You have to search solutions for them, and those will only happen when you come out of your mind. But you have to use thought for that. You have to use love for it, because you love those people and you have to do something for them. And if you love those people, then energy will automatically come out of you, because because love has so much of energy. You can see your mother, you can see your mother, you can see your father. They love you so much, and because of that love, the energy is coming out of their bodies in order to work for you, so that they can earn money and you can have whatever you want. You can get a comfortable life. So love has energy, and you have to love everything, every situation, everything. You have to, and how to love everything in each and every situation, you have to understand that. When you means you have to clear all the layers of understanding of that particular thing, that particular situation. Why the adversities are so much with that particular situation and that particular person, and then you will start loving everything else. And when you love, the energy automatically comes flying. If you love a person, you have a crush on some person, maybe boy or a girl, there is infinite energy coming from it inside you. Like you can say, I can do anything for you, and you really mean it, that you can do anything for that person. So love everything. And how to love everything? If you love everything, love is automatically a good thought, and it increases the quality of your thoughts, and that will ultimately lead you to the happiness. You have to understand everything, right? Suppose now, how will you apply this practically? Suppose you are studying in a class, it may be a college level, it may be a school level. You have to understand what is written in those textbooks or the PDFs. If you will deeply understand what practically it means, then you will apply it in your life. You will try to search, you will try to understand yourself and connect your minds, connect your thoughts according to that particular thing, that what are the aspects of that particular thing, and then you will find what you love. And when you find what you love, definitely you're gonna make changes to this world, to the problems of other people's, and definitely your work and your content producing will increase. It will increase so much that people will get inspired from you. That if a person can produce so much of the quantity, why can't we? Like you can see PewDiePie, Sniper Wolf, they are the YouTube channels. You can see they produce each and every day, they produce a video each and every day, and that video is very long, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. How are they able to produce such a long video every day? That is impossible, right? No, it's not possible. It's not impossible. You can learn from them because they love what they do. It's not because of money, because it would have been because of money, and many other YouTubers also would have done the same thing. Are they more greedy? No, they are more, means they do such things what they love, and by doing so they are able to produce massive content, and massive content inspires other people also to produce massive content, because they can't reach up to that level, but they will try to some extent and expand themselves. But they also should have said that I love what I do. And you gotta search what you love. Because by hard work, you won't be able to do that. Produce 20-minute videos every day. It's not because of hard work. It will only be because of your interest work. Now, let me tell you, hard work is also a way, interest work is also a way to do some particular work. And that particular work can even have a hack, interest work, hard work. These three are the things that you can apply to any work that will. And in these, let's see, among all these three, what can make you the most happy? Hard work can also make you happy as far as when it is completed and you have achieved what you want to achieve. Why were you working that hard? And the hack is also very best thing. You can use your subconscious mind, findings of your subconscious mind, planting a seed to find a hack of a particular thing. Like hack of a study, you have found out a hack of study by in 4 years or 5 years by continuously planting a seed of searching a hack of a particular thing like study. Then you will not just open gates for yourself in studying or gaining knowledge of a particular subject, but you will also open the door of ways of study for other students who are failing too. But it will not happen at an instant. It will happen till 4 or 5 years. You have to plant a thought. Means you don't have to continuously work for it. You just have to plant a thought. So now, what more can be of happiness depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Your thoughts. What are thoughts? First of all, we have to understand this. Then we can jump to other things. Thoughts are nothing but words. How can you, means when you think of something, there must come some words. There are some cases when words don't come. That is another case. But those words are affected by the words you speak, things you see. They are stored in your mind in terms of words. So you have to inculcate good words in your life. Good words, not bad. Means stay out of the negativity the other people serve you. They may say very negative words. You're a donkey. You can't do anything. How to get out of these words? Means these words get stuck inside your mind. Okay. There's only one way. Find what you love, and till the time you don't find it, keep hustling, keep fulfilling your desires, keep working hard in order to know yourself, not to work hard, not to achieve something, but to understand yourself, what to actually love, and you will find it. So the cut was because of my memory being filled, my phone memory being filled. The cut was there. So now I'm continuing with the last sentence. So what can we add more to the topic that our happiness depends upon the quality of our thoughts? See, you are seeing news, you are daily seeing news for a very long time. What is news? It is filled with negative things. You are seeing and watching negative things. Then you will think that right now they are not getting stored in my mind and I forget them. Nothing goes away. Everything comes back. Subconsciously, it is still in your mind. You must have heard it that lack of a type of vitamin leads to something. It was C or I don't know. It was scurvy. Means nothing goes away. Everything comes back. Similarly, the things that you have seen, they are making up your mind. Your mind is made up of what you have seen, what you have experienced. And you are doing anything, there is a big role of those things. So those things needs to be changed. Suppose you are watching too many negative things, like your environment is very ultra negative, you can't do anything, you are a dog, you're a donkey, etc. You will, after some time, few years, you will believe yourself. Yes, in this world, to do something of your own and to do something big is very tough. You will make it as a belief because your environment was only so negative. So your thoughts will also become the same, and your happiness will go away. because everything, because whatever we are doing it for happiness, we are doing it for completion, because we think that after completing it we will be happy. We become happy for some time, but we don't become happy for a very long time. Again the sadness comes in our way, and it makes us sad simply. So now what are overthinking, how to stop overthinking, because it is also a negative emotion, and this negative emotion will lead to bad quality of the thoughts, and it will lead to unhappiness. So as I've said earlier, everything is related to work. Your work only decides your mental condition. How you work, what you do, it is your interest for, or you don't want to do it, still you are doing. It will make you unhappy or happy. See, if you are putting value in others' life, you're solving the problems of other people's. It will definitely make you happy throughout the day, because you know I've done something very valuable for other people's. So this has to be a question for the work that you are doing. Means the work that you are doing. Ask this question: for whom am I doing this work? What is it gonna? How is it gonna benefit other people's? For whom am I doing? Am I benefiting other people's, or I'm destroying something of theirs? This question has to be asked, because if you will find the answer to this question, that for whom I'm doing these all the things that I'm doing, for whom am I working, then you will definitely be happy. A big entrepreneurs, big motivation speakers, they must be happy, because they would get feedback from the people that you have changed my life, that I've done this that because of you, what you said I've applied that way, and I've succeeded in my life. How much happy that person would be. Like practically you can see, who are doing affiliate marketing, digital marketing, they are teaching other peoples also that this is the way to do, actual way, practical way, not just theoretical but practical. Means a person says that these are the things that you have to become happy, and the person is another person is applying his, and he's not able to apply, because there are, that is just theory, and a practically it is different. Like scenario is different. Like digital marketing, affiliate marketing, one knows, and he's teaching to other people, see, and the other people replies, I've generated this much amount of revenue, my life has changed, etc. I was feeling very sad, I thought that I won't be able to anything, I won't be able to do anything in my life, but you have changed my life by teaching me this, and now I've generated so much of revenue. If you are getting these messages from so many people, how much happy would you be? You would be very much happy, because you've added value to the people, genuine value. You have solved solved a big problem. Like you can see a business is what, a product is what, it is solving problems of other people's. When you will be solving other problems of other people's, how much happy would you be? That is the another way of getting happy. But here the point comes: thought. You are happy because of the thought only. That thought may be affected by the work, or by the subconsciously subconsciously stored thinking. The the reason behind it is the positive seed of thought. That won't be in one day, that you have to go, it will be in so many days, so many months. It will take months. That good seed of thought you have to plant right now, and you don't have to see negative things. You have to stay away from the negative stuffs. You have to see positive stuff. That will only motivate you. My telling is simple, that there is only work that can change your life. Work means it may not be just physical work, it may be your mental work also. Like what are you gonna do in your free time? Free time means you are sitting like this, you are sitting idle, and now thoughts will come inside your mind, and they will be negative thoughts only. Because have you ever thought that why negative thoughts, why not positive thoughts? Because you have planted a wrong seed of thought years ago, and that is the result of the negative thoughts. If you would have planted positive thoughts, then positivity must rely on your mind. Now what can be the positive thoughts, what can be the positive things that you can do? It can positive thought can come if you are sitting idle, you are listening to Rahul Bhatnagar or Sandeep Maheshwari or anything productive in on YouTube who's telling something good like case studies, etc. You can read a book. But are these practical? Will you do this? Or it will just, it is not a permanent solution, right? What is a permanent solution? The same thing as I've said earlier. It is a type of work that you can do anywhere, anytime. Like one thing can be your personality development, communication skills, that you can do anything anywhere and anytime. Like you're sitting right now and you're speaking in English in your mind. And this happens. Your English speaking is getting improved. How much value is there of English speaking in nowadays? There's so much of value of speaking in English nowadays. Everywhere, wherever you go, there must come a time when you have to give a presentation either on your school, college, or at your office. Definitely, it is gonna be the case. And you're doing this now. The question comes: do I love speaking in English? Do I love to improve my communication skills? English is not about communication skills. English is just language, but its demand in India is very high. If you don't love it and you can't monetize it, you will be able to monetize it if you learn it. But it should be clear in your mind that how will I monetize it, and that will only make you do it. Also, because you love to do it, you will definitely love to speak in English, because you will love the situation when you are speaking English. You're speaking in English fluently in front of so many people. Means everybody knows that you speak English very well. You will love the situation, and by this thought, it is also a thought, right? And it is also a positive thought, good thought. Quality of the thought, as I've already told you, the quality of the thought means good or bad. It is a good thought. You are learning something new. This is also a thought, and due to this, you will become automatically happy. Means sadness will not come, because sadness when sadness will prevail in your mind, that is destroyed. And now another thought is there, that I am learning English because by speaking in English in my mind. So what more things can be related to this topic? That your happiness depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Suppose suppose you suppose you are studying. How you are studying and you're not getting marks, right? Then your marks, then your happiness is decreased. You're not happy now because you have got less marks, right? But there is a relation of happiness with the thoughts. But here comes the situation that you have not scored well. Now you are very unhappy. Now what is the case? What is the case? You were not able to study well. Why? Because of the thoughts. Because thoughts are coming in your mind. What thoughts? The thoughts can be of any type. Those thoughts can be disturbing. Those thoughts can be distraction. Distraction is also a thought. It is also a thought. Distraction is a thought that comes in your mind and that sways away your attention, and your happiness decreases, right? Distraction is also a thought, and it is a bad thought, and it is a bad quality of your thought. So if you overcome it, then also you will become happy. And I think that everything is distraction only, because when you are working, that will only make you happy. But if you are distracted, you are again sad. So again, in order to become happy with the good quality of thoughts, you need to overcome your mind with distractions. We ask ourselves this question only, that how to stop distractions from our life. We don't have to directly jump into the negative or positive sides of the things. We have to understand things and how it is related with our mind. How is it related with our mind? This question has to be asked each and every time, not just I have to stop distracting, I have to stop anger, I have to stop this and that, I have to stop this negative emotion, I have to stop this that negative emotions. These have to be stopped. You have to understand yourself, why am I going towards them? Because if you will try to understand your mind, who are you, what are you, how, which type of material you are built of, why am I going towards distraction, you will get answer. Not in an instant, but you can get that at an instant also, if you stop, if you genuinely stop and raise your voice, your actual voice, and ask, why am I distracted? Like, I'm studying right now, oh, distraction has come in my way. What? It starts with a thought, let me check, let me do it. Why? Because it triggers the sensations. Think, if that sensation, that pleasure you will get in a work which can give you money, that can be monetized, then how good it will be. It will be very much beneficial for you, because now you are distracted to a good thing, to a thing that you love doing. And that is not a distraction. You can do that only, but many problems will come when you will try to do that. Like like it won't be, you won't be able to monetize it, right? Absolutely right. Because monetizing something is not that easy that you think, but it can get monetized if you work, if you put a lot of efforts, put a lot of work, not in just 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. It will take years, 4 years, 5 years. It will take 5 years if you don't leave that particular thing that you love. If you truly love it, in your mind it will not come that I want to do something else. Means, like, it happens many times that I don't want to do this work. No, you are doing something that then your mind goes away, that I want to do now this work, that I want to do this work. You are not really happy, you are not really enjoying in that particular work. You are leaving that work. But what you gotta do? Mark this if you can. If you are doing a particular thing, see other aspects of that particular work. Like, you love cricket, see more aspects of that particular cricket, types of bowling, types of batting, types of fieldings. You can see all these aspects of that particular thing. You will get to know that cricket is my interest. What is the next level interest? You can talk about next level interest. What is the next level interest in cricket? It may be a particular type of bowling, but how will you get that bowling? You are going to leave that particular thing and going for something else. It was left there only. So you have to explore more subjects on that particular field, and then only you will be able to find it. But how will you find that? You are going to leave. Stick to it till next year, till 1 year. You will definitely be able to find that type of bowling that you love, and you will be reborn as Malinga, as a type of Malinga. Right? Absolutely right. You don't have to leave a field. Suppose you are in any field, then you have to pursue it till 4 years. Then only colleges are of 4 years or 3 years. It's only because of this thing, that because of law of attraction. Once you've started to do something and you're thinking about that continuously from your heart and soul, not just for not just for the sake of doing that, you are doing it. You won't be able to find anything of your own choice or what you love, but you actually love. So you have to stick to it from your soul and from your mind, that there is something that I want to search, that I love doing it. So you have to stick to it and search many things about it. Not leave that field, but to explore that field for 4 to 5 years. Then only you will find something that you will love, and you will say, I don't have 4 to 5 years. You don't need to take them out. You just have to plant a thought. So thank you for today. This was only I could say about happiness depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Once you improve your thinking, your lifestyle will also improve, and because of lifestyle you will achieve happiness, and then everything will get changed. Thank you.